Seeka's Skyway. Hello, I'm Seeka, and I'm so glad you found me up here in my treetop. This is my favorite place to sit. I could spend all day up here, listening to the birds sing, watching the clouds move around and take on different shapes. And my favorite thing about my treetop is that from here, if the sky is nice and clear, you can even sometimes see a rainbow. Do you want to tell me if you can see a rainbow? Did you see it? That's a beautiful rainbow. And this one's very, very special because if we go and look very carefully, sometimes we can see all sorts of special surprises. Do you want to come take a look with me? Okay, let's see if we can find a special surprise. Here we are, we found the rainbow. And it looks like there might be a special surprise hidden in this rainbow. Can you tell me which color lights up so we know where the special surprise is? Blue. Let's look in the blue door to see if there's a special blue surprise today. Ooh, it's big. Do you know what this is? It's a mirror. Wow, a nice clear mirror. Do you know what I love to do when I look in the mirror? I like to smile at myself. And I like to say kind words to myself, words that build me up, help give me a good mindset, and help prepare me to face the day. I like to say things like, I am loved. I am growing. I am smart. This song is all about positive affirmations. So kind things we can say to ourselves to help make us have a positive mindset and have a good attitude to face the day. So I'll sing a line and you can repeat after me. Now we can talk about things we can say to ourselves at night before we go to sleep to make tomorrow a better day.
When I'm going to sleep at night, I clear my heart and I clear my mind. There is something I like to say, to make tomorrow a better day. I say, oh, 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 na, na, na. 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 I am clever, I am strong. I know that I belong.
Do you hear that sound? That sounds like Mama C. I think I see her over there. Let's go see what she's up to.
Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about a word that maybe you've heard before. It's called scrape. Maybe you've only heard it when you've fallen and you've fallen down and you've got a scrape on your knee. But there are some instruments that you make the sound by scraping. So when you fall, the rocks or the pebbles or the road, they scrape against your skin and that might hurt. But not my instruments, they don't hurt because we're not scraping against our skin, we're scraping objects against each other. Let me show you what I mean. These blocks have sandpaper on them, and sandpaper is used to make very smooth wood. You would not put this sandpaper on your face or on your feet because it would give you a cut. But when it's on a block and you scrape them together, it makes a great sound. These sandpaper blocks, though, you could hit them together to make a wooden sound, but they are actually for a scraping sound. My body, my hand or my fingers, they're not touching the part that could hurt me. I'm just holding the handle safely and scraping the sandpaper against each other. I wonder what else would make a scraping sound. Oh, a long time ago, some people didn't really have washing machines, so they washed all their clothes by hand. And sometimes they would use something called a washboard. Now, a washboard would look something like this, and it would have ribs on it, like things that go up and down and up and down and up and down, and you would scrub your dirty clothes in the water with some soap so that it would get clean. Now, some people use washboards for a musical instrument. We can take a wooden stick or mallet and you can scrape this as an instrument. Now, if you use something metal, it would make a different sound. I have something else that scrapes. Oh, this is called a cabasa. It has metal underneath, and then it has so many rows of little metal balls. So when I hold my cabasa firmly and I twist the metal beads, they scrape against the back and make another kind of scraping sound. What else do I have here? Oh, a friend of mine. Maybe it actually was, I think it might have been my son. He's a friend. He was traveling and he saw these frogs. And he thought I would like them because they came with a mallet and you can hit them to make the wooden sound, or they have ridges too. Kind of sounds like ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I wonder what the small frog sounds like. He has a different sound. So I am scraping this mallet across the ridges on this instrument, and I made some scraping sounds. The last one I want to show you is called a guiro. And look, this one also has ridges. And you can make lots of rhythms using scraping sounds and using instruments that make scraping sounds. Now, if you don't have these instruments at home, you could try scraping on some other things. I'm just scraping using my fingernails. That's a new kind of scraping sound, isn't it? Now, what's really interesting is that in music, you often have rhythm, and a lot of times to keep the beat and the rhythm of music, percussion instruments are used. So what I like to do is practice doing some rhythm patterns. Now, if I take my washboard and I said to myself, ta for the long sound and tt for two short sounds, it might sound like this. Ta, ta, tt, ta. Did you hear? Ta, ta, tt, ta. I could clap that rhythm pattern. Ta, ta, tt, ta. How about on the cabasa? How about on my frogs? The same pattern. Ta, ta. And you know what? Sometimes teachers at school, this is how they get everybody's attention. Did you hear the pattern? Ta, ta, ti, ta. Now, if I wanted to scratch that pattern on my jug, I could still do that. Maybe I will change the pattern. Let's see. How about this? Ti, ta, ta. I flipped it around. Ti, ta, ta. I started with tt instead. Ti, ta, ta. I have to try that on my cabasa. Ti, ta, ta. Oh, I will try it on my sandpaper blocks. Can you still hear that? Last time, I will try it on my washboard. Those are all my scraping instruments. They're part of the percussion family because I'm scraping to make the sound. Bye-bye.
Je parle français. Oh oui, oh oui, oh oui, je parle français.
Je suis aimée. Je suis unique. Je suis gentille. Je suis capable.
Je parle français. Oh oui, oh oui, je parle français.
Je suis aimée. Je suis unique. Je suis gentille. Je suis capable.
Je parle français. Oh oui, je parle français.
Je suis aimée. Je suis unique. Je suis gentille. Je suis capable.
Je parle français. Oh oui, je parle français. Je parle français. Oh oui, je parle français.
Look who stopped by to say hello. This is my friend Nilo. Hi Nilo, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for stopping by. I am so curious what you brought to show us today.
Oh, I brought some of my favorite things. My good friend Harriet, we have some books here, so I brought Harriet's books. And I also brought some hair products that I bet Harriet probably uses to do her big hair.
So maybe I should back up and tell people what you do. So what do you do for your job?
So for my job, I pretty much make people feel good about themselves. But I do that through working with afro hair and long dreadlocks.
Wow. So you have a shop where you do people's hair.
So I have a shop where I do people's hair and also make hair products that we use on their hair as well.
Wow, when did you start making your own products?
I've been making my own products for about, 10 years now.
That's amazing. Can you tell us about them? What did you bring today? What kind of products are these?
So today I brought Golden Cream. Golden Cream is my favorite product because you can use it on your hair and you can use it on your skin. And I also brought Grow Oil, and Grow Oil makes your hair grow and grow and grow.
Oh, that's amazing. So this is like a moisturizer for your hair and your skin?
So yes, it is. It's a conditioner and moisturizer, and it has shea butter in it, and it works really well for our hair and also keeps our skin nice and soft.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, absolutely.
See if I can open it. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Wow, so Golden Cream.
Yes.
And then the Grow Oil.
And then Grow Oil, yeah.
And can you tell everyone who's watching who wrote these books?
Oh, I wrote these books, and with the help of my friend Kyle Smith, we were able to bring the story of Harriet home with you. Harriet used to be a story that I used to just tell at the shop all of my clients when they came in so that they would sit still and sit nice and get their hair done. And so Kyle and I worked really hard, and we put Harriet into these books so that you guys and everybody can read the stories at home.
So we have your first book, Harriet's Humongous Hair.
Yes, so Harriet's Humongous Hair is all about Harriet not wanting mom to do her hair and deciding she would do it herself. And boy, the adventure starts.
Okay. Oh my goodness. We love reading this one in my home. And then you have your second book, which is Harriet's Tremendous Day.
Yes, in Harriet's Tremendous Day, Harriet does sit well and she gets her hair done. She goes to school and everybody's touching her hair.
Oh.
So in this book, Harriet's Tremendous Day, we see what does Harriet say to everyone and how does she deal with that?
That looks like something I might need to read because sometimes I have that problem too where people touch my hair without asking me.
It's a thing.
So that's great. We have Harriet's Humongous Hair and Harriet's Tremendous Day. We have these amazing products that Nilo makes herself.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So what's your favorite thing about what you do?
My favorite thing is after people are finished getting their hair done and they go to the mirror and they love it and they can't take their eyes off of themselves and they feel so confident and so pretty. That's my favorite part.
That must be so fun to see.
It is fun.
Wow. Is there anything about your job that's really, really tricky?
The tricky thing about my job is also a little bit fun because everybody who comes in is brand new and different and I get to meet a lot of people, but sometimes that makes me tired.
Oh, okay. So talking all day and working with your hands all day.
Yeah, talking, working, and even listening. Listening all day can make you tired.
That's very true. Sometimes we just need a minute to ourselves. Hey? Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Could you just tell us before you leave where we can find your products and your book and your shop?
Yeah, so you can find all of those things at aphrodisiacnaturals.com. Afro, like your big afro, AFRODISIAC, naturals.com. The website is there. That's the website. We also have the books, the products available, and appointments.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to come visit your shop for a hairstyle and to get some products and maybe to read a book with you as well.
Yeah, read a book and tell a story would be so nice.
Well, thank you for coming by, Nilo.
Thank you for having me. And thank you guys for having me too.
Well, my friends, it's been so nice having you here with me in the Skyway. Until we see each other again, we're going to dance goodbye.
Hands up and waving high, dance goodbye. Hands down and waving low, it's time to go. From my head down to my feet, I can feel the beat. My body's moving side to side. Dance goodbye. Dance goodbye.
Let's do that one more time together. Hands way up in the sky.